unattended baggage will be removed and may be destroyed by security services.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Dad Rail live stream on the Island Line, doing a return journey this evening. We're looking to start on time at 20:30. Please have your drinks and light refreshments ready, and if you know anyone that might enjoy this stream, please do share it with them. Starting in about 8 minutes.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform. Mind the gap.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this Dad Rail live stream, starting, believe it or not, on time tonight at 20:30, around about 6 minutes time. We're going to be doing a return journey on the fantastic Island Line from Rivet Games tonight. Please have your drinks and light refreshments ready, and if you know anyone that might enjoy this stream, please do invite them in.
Passengers are reminded that smoking is prohibited at all stations and on all train services. This includes e-cigarettes.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your final call. This live stream will be starting in approximately 1 minute. Please have your drinks, light refreshments, and anything else you may need ready. And please remain seated throughout the entire stream. The Dad Rail stream starting very soon.
This is a safety announcement. It is not permitted to cycle, skateboard, or rollerblade within the station building.
Good evening, everybody. How are we all this evening? Hope you are very well. I am pleased to say we are starting on time, which is a first for a Dad Rail stream. It never happens, but we are actually on time, which is pretty impressive for me. 28 of you lovely people in tonight, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing. That would be brilliant. You need to be subscribed in order to chat with me in the chat window. So we're going to be doing the Island line today. We're going to be doing a return ticket. So we're going to be doing Ryde St John's Depot to Ryde Esplanade, empty coach in stock move. Then we'll take that train down to Shanklin, change ends, and then back to Ryde Pierhead. Should be just under an hour in total. We're also going to be having all our usual features in the stream tonight. So we're going to be jumping in and out of the Discord server. There's a picture of me and Jeff Marshall. Looking a bit skinnier there and definitely needing a haircut. But there we go. If you want to post any pictures in the Discord server or in the live stream pictures page, you know the drill, guys, and there is an invitation link to the Discord server in the description below. We're also going to be playing our very popular game. Let's play Locomotive Livery Location. Today's picture has been sent in by Det Trains 43. Still on a 4x4 grid. I am going to get this changed to a 5x5 as promised to make it a little bit more challenging, but that will be coming up in the next week or so, depending on what time I get to do it. So guys, as always, before we jump into the stream, I just want to tell you that all the views and opinions expressed within this video are solely my own, may not reflect those of any companies I may be employed by or associated with, and all that good stuff that I'm sure you know. Anyway, that's enough chatter from me. Let's play a game. Right, let's get the game audio on. Press the right button. Yeah, so we're going to start off doing... So basically, we're going to do these three services here. So we're going to do the 2 Uniform 06 Ryde St John's Depot to Ryde Esplanade, 2 Delta 01 Ryde Esplanade to Shanklin,
and Shanklin to Ryde, who is paired to uniform 06. That's interesting. That's a 2 uniform 06. Empty coaching stock moves normally run as class 5s. But never mind. Never mind. Let's jump in. Dan's Diggers, watching you while I'm on a cover shift. Fingers crossed, Dan, that you don't get caught out to go anywhere. Keith Jones, you're such a great geezer, Richard. Good evening to you and your lovely family. Good evening, Keith, and that's very kind of you to say. Thank you for massaging my ego. Who else we got? Crazy Dash, GJ Barner, Rafe the Train Spotter, Northwest Train Spotting. Officially Charles moderating in there tonight. Thank you very much. TR9 moderating. Pig and Bob. Thank you all so very much for joining me. Right, okay. So we're in the 484. The very nice 484. And we need to do some shunting to get out the depot to begin with. So let's get all these safety systems in. Because I like safety systems. I also want to check whether they have updated the spelling on this yet. Because there are a few spelling errors in the cab, which I'm sure everyone noted. So I can have a quick look to see if they've updated those. Right, key on, into neutral. Cancel the AWS. That is our shunt signal on the ground there, displaying a proceed aspect. And we are in the depot. In the depot, we run on marker lights only. So we'll swap that to make sure we got the correct indication. That should say out of service on the screen, but we won't do it at the moment. So, yeah, there we go. So brake is still spelt B-R-E-A-K instead of B-R-A-K-E. And on the AWS there, AWS acknowledge is missing the N, as you can see, so that hasn't been updated yet. Carol Belger, welcome to Dad Round, new subscriber, great to have you here. So, let's get her moving. Her, him, it. Our shunt signal's in the proceed position. Off we go. I know this train can be quite noisy as well, so if the game audio is a little bit overbearing, do let me know and I shall turn it down a notch or two. Gamer Ellie, hello, welcome to the stream. Real Finley Jordan, definitely my favourite train to drive in game. Davidoff, evening Dad Rail Richard, how's you and Mum Rail? Will you be around on Monday at 3:25 PM? I shall probably be at home at that time, I guess, yeah. Yeah, Crazy Dash, it's the whole route's been updated as well as the train. I would recommend picking it up. It is a good route. Gets my seal of approval. So we're just shunting behind the ground position signal there so we can change ends. Mum Rail's running behind me. I think I've actually got to make sure that oh, there we go, it has triggered. I played this earlier and the signal didn't clear at the other end, so I just wanted to make sure that I did actually complete the task. Okay, so we're changing ends, so we are DRA on, we're in full service brake, which I believe is brake set 3. We're going to set our red lights, so tail lights on, into off, and key out. Fantastic, let's go for a little wander down the other end of the train. Must put the passenger lights on as well before we enter service. Let me through! I pressed the button! Let me through! Brilliant. Definitely must put the passenger lights on. It's very dark outside. So we're in the other end. Shunt signal is on at the moment. I had this problem earlier where that shunt signal wasn't clearing, so let's hopefully it's going to clear. If it doesn't, we'll just have to skip to the next service. Is it me, or has it gone very dark all of a sudden as well? Right, safety systems, safety systems, safety systems. And normal on the... We'll turn the cab light on, because it does look a little bit dark, actually. There we go, that's better. Okay, on. Into, that was already on. Into neutral. Cancel the AWS. We need to set the DRA as well, because the signal we're currently stopped at is showing a red aspect. So we'll set our DRA and we are marker lights on. Actually, no, we're out on the main line now, so we are day running we need to go to. And if we check our timetable, Ryde St John Road, 6:06, Ryde Esplanade 6:10. Yeah, so that signal there on the left applies to me. It's showing there as one yellow, which is really weird because that's a stop aspect, and that should apply to me. Yeah, you got the arrow on the bottom of it. I don't know if you can see that pointing to the right. So I'm just going to... Maybe it's still registering me as going backwards, possibly. Maybe we'll start right. Okay, that's a little bit strange because the shunt signal on the left there is definitely showing on, so that is a danger signal. But my heads-up display is showing that I've got one yellow. So that's a little bit buggy actually. So I'm gonna try and proceed past this signal. It's worked, so we'll take it. Stop at location, Ryde St John's Road, platform number 1. Examine EBS, do German or UK trains look better? I would probably say German trains. I do like German trains. German trains are much bigger, the loading gauge is much bigger than UK trains. I think they tend to look cleaner as well for some reason. He's done a stop short already. Right, load passengers, unlock doors. We need to... I haven't driven this train for a while. Where's my door buttons? Ah, there we go. And saloon lighting, of course, we should turn that on. That would be quite a good idea. So, right, while the passengers are loading, let me have a little look through the chat and see what everyone's saying. Gamer Elliot's fine. I assume you're talking about the volume there. Fantastic. Where's Wills? I quite like the sound. Dan Diggers, I'm looking at going from conductor to mainline driver in 6 months. How much more do you need to know? 3 years as conductor. Cheers. Dan, there's quite a lot to know in terms of driver's rules and stuff. There's a fair bit more than what there is for conductor's rules. But there's nothing I would say that's massively complicated. So there's a lot of it, but it's not particularly complicated. It's quantity, not quality when it comes to rules, I'm afraid. Right, we've got a green. We're going for 20 miles an hour. We're off to Ryde Esplanade. We should now have passengers on. No, they've seen who's driving and decided not to get on. Very wise, very wise. Southeast Rail Production, good evening. Samantha Goodwin, good evening to you too. And we're speeding. Right, let's get some brakes in. So running brake test, that's why I went over the speed limit. We've got a red coming up in 1.1 miles. We're going to drop down into the tunnel in just a second. Let's turn our instrument lights up so we can actually see what we're doing. There we go. OB Studio Transport, can you do a Darth Vader horn? You can't on this because you've got a whistle. You haven't got a high and a low. You've got, if I jump outside... Makes it a bit more tricky to do Darth Vader horn. I did actually do several Darth Vader horns today on my train. There's quite a few people out taking pictures of me today, so hopefully you got a Darth Vader horn off me today if you saw me driving past. Let's get some brakes in there. Our gaming is showing a danger because the game hasn't got a shunt signal for yellow. There's no shunt signal for yellow in real life either. A shunt signal is either on or off, with the exception of the black background ones with a yellow banner. That's a completely different kettle of fish. Real Finley Jordan, I failed my SCR driving test too. Got my camera angles completely unprepared. No excuse for that. No worry, Finley. Have another go. I've passed the theory in SCR, but I've yet to do the practical, so I'm still a trainee driver on there. Tyler, to become a conductor or driver is the only entry into the industry by applying to a company directly. Yeah, pretty much, but you can't get your licenses privately. It's got to be a company that puts you through them. So it's not like your pilot's license where you can sort of do that privately for an outside company. You've got to you've got to be sponsored by a railway company. Yes, the only way to get those licences, unfortunately, is via a railway company. Even if you get those licences through a preserved railway or a heritage line, they're not valid on the main line. So yeah, unfortunately, it's a closed shop like that. I think it'd be really good if it was like a third-party training provider that could help with stuff like that, but alas, there isn't. Right, we are stopping on our mark. We're stopping way before our mark. I keep forgetting with this train, once the speed drops below 10, the brakes take ages to release. And our last signal was 1 yellow, which means we're going to make a full service brake application. We're going to set our DRA and go into neutral, which is securing the train. We're going to open the doors on the left. This is where we need SCR multiplayer mode, so we can have a conductor on board, which would be brilliant. And I believe we're terminating here and changing ends, aren't we? So, tail lights on for us. And we'll key off as well. Off and off. So it's pretty good practice when you get cab door open. Cab door open, please. Maybe it won't open because I haven't got a key on. I don't know. Lock doors. It's good practice, guys, when you change ends on a train. Just walk behind it and check that you have set your red lights. It's a really good habit to get into. I know you've got the repeater panel inside, but it's really good just to kind of jump out and have a look around the back of the train. Oh, bronze. Okay, never mind. There's a lot of speeding there. No wonder. Continued journey, 484 introduction. That. Okay, if we return to free roam, how long have we got before this one departs? Oh, clipping through the platform. Is that clipping? That's very close. I tell you what we'll do. We'll go out and we'll load back in that service. I think that would be the best thing to do, because it could have quite a while that's doing that. Anyway, while that is loading, we should play a game.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
There we go. 2.01 Ryde Espelay to Shanklin. Darrow, do you rarely go through the Cornish main line? I don't sign down that end at all. The furthest west I sign game rarely is Southampton. Funnily enough, I am going to Devon next weekend. I'm going to the Dartmoor Railway for a couple of days, which should be most enjoyable. So what have we got, guys? Number-wise. 156 Andrew, you are the third one on my screen, and you would like number 8.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
So if you've not seen this game before, guys, I'm going to reveal box number 8 as chosen by 156 Andrew. You have 10 seconds to give me the locomotive, location and livery of the picture underneath. Here we go. Someone nearly always gets these on the first go as well. They're far too easy. That's your 10 seconds, guys. Be interested to know what you think. Officially Charles, oh my god, so am I, Richard. We're going to be down there on Saturday the 13th, officially Charles. At Dadrow West Dartmoor Railway. Carmen A says 769, Crazy-319, Pig and Bob 769. Davidoff, the way the numbers appear on my screen are slightly different. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You were actually the 6th one on my screen, Davidoff. So I did get your number. 156 Andrew, 769 Red Hill. Tyler says it's a 313, but he doesn't know. Or she doesn't know. Tyler doesn't know. Anyway, let's drive some trains. We shall play another round in a few moments' time. So, we are safety systems in. We're going to have a good drive. We're going to have no delays. We're going to be on time everywhere. We're going to have no overruns, no tea and biscuits with the manager. But that would be pretty boring, wouldn't it? Right? Day running, key in. We go straight into forward because the signal's off. Unlock doors on the right, and we are good to go, just waiting for our departure. Officially, Charles, it's a fake 319. Brilliant. South East Rail Production, 769 Red Hill. LaserJet Deborah, I meant what Dartmoor Railway? Am I going to the Dartmoor Railway, the Dartmouth? I can never remember which one's which. I'm going to a steam railway down that way somewhere. I always get those ones confused. Gamer Ellie, Mum Rail is in camera. She's behind me playing on her phone. Say hello, Mum Rail.
Hi.
Right, lock doors. 156 Andrew, no tea and biscuits. We're going to avoid tea and biscuits today. Right, okay, let's go. 20, got a green. Off to Ryde St John's Road. Dropping down into the tunnel. Let's have a quick look through our timetable. Ryde St John's Road, Brading, Sandown, Lake, and finally Shanklin. So yeah, not a particularly long run this, but this is it's a really good run. Nice one to do on stream as well, pretty relaxed. So as a lot of you know, I've been doing some SCR stuff lately as well, and that's going to continue. There will be a couple of streams next week, and as soon as I know exactly what's happening, I will put a stream schedule up on my social medias, which are on the screen and on the Discord, of course. So next week there will be a Tracing World stream, there will be one SCR stream at least, and a few people have been asking me to play GCR as well, so I might have a little look into that. I don't know if we're going to stream on that next week, but I'm certainly going to have a little look at that. Gregory Allen, is that a cat in the background? Quite possibly. Do we have a cat? Oh, there is a cat. It's just come in my back door. Who would like to see the cat? There's two, actually. Mum Rail's trying to get them. Right, so we have a distance signal. The distance signal is on. So in semaphore signalling, if the distance signal is on, you have to assume that every stop signal controlled by that signal is in the on position. Oh. So this one's Mimi. Let's put it full screen camera. Everyone's more interested in the cats than they are trains. Dad cat.
Squish.
Squishy. And that one's Mimi. There you go. That's
And it's Mimi.
There we go. I should make their own Twitter account, shouldn't I? Dad Rail's Cats. I'm sure someone's done that, you know. Not Dad Rail's Cats, but I'm sure people make Twitter accounts for their own animals. So we're still 20 going around to Ryde St John's Road at the moment. Officially Charles, they are so cute. GTA 5, you can have both of them, take them. I'm not sure Mum Rail and my children would approve, but I'm not too fussed about the cats, to be honest with you. Oh, I'll get lots of hate for that, saying I don't like the cats. Right, let's stop at this station. Let's see if we can get the stop pretty good. It's not too bad, I'll take that. 4 yards. I'll take that. Right, doors on the left. We got the signal, that is good. 156 Andrew, that'd be perfect. Oh, I like that. Officially Charles, Cat Rail YouTube channel when? I like that, Cat Rail. Brilliant. Dabrail, Gamer Early says Dabrail GCR is amazing. It's really, really sick, so I recommend you play it. It was also had a big update. Yeah, I'll definitely have a look into that then. I'm new to the world of Roblox, so. Gary, full service. Yeah, possibly. I wasn't paying enough attention. GTA 5, hey Deborah, if I'm not wrong, you're a train driver for GBRF. I'm a train driver that works trains, mainly class 66s that may be blue. And I don't work for DRS. Does that help? Right, main aspect, semaphore signal showing proceed, fantastic. We are still only good for 20. Nice slow speeds on this route. Back where we started as well. Brandon Lee Rice, how hard is it to drive a train? So I would say, Brandon, a lot of the skill in driving the train is your rules knowledge and your route knowledge. If I was to put my 3-year-old son in the cab of a train, it doesn't sound like I'm promoting train drivers very much here, but if I was to put my 3-year-old son in the cab of a train and show him how to make it go and how to make it stop, he could manipulate the controls quite easily. So being able to start it and stop it is quite easy, but being able to stop it in the right place is a little bit more difficult. So in terms of getting it to move, it's harder to drive a car than it is a train. But in terms of knowing all the rules and being able to drive it safely, professionally, and competently, that's far more difficult. But the best thing I suggest you do, who was asking? Sorry, Brandon, is go and check out my other videos on the channel. And there is a video on the channel called "How Hard Is It to Drive a Train?" So that'd be my best recommendation for that. Right, we're off to Brading. We've got 2.7 miles. So we'll jump in the Discord and see what you lovely people have been posting. Luke at Cooksbridge. Thank you very, very much, Luke. That was me today, driving on 6. I can't even remember what train I drove today. It was Newhaven to Woking. I took it as far as Elswood. 6 Victor something or other. 6 Victor 8. No. Something like that. And of course the lovely 59 there as well. That looks like South East. So guys, you're more than welcome to post in the Discord server or in the live stream pictures page. And as you all know, there's a link in the description below. Gamer Ellie, I have 2 cats, Sully and Mikey. Lovely names. GJ Barra, Dabrad, I found that the Dartmouth line is a bit short. If you get the chance, the South Devon Railway at Toteness nearby is better in my opinion. So we're staying in, we've only got 3 days down there, so we're staying in Tiverton. We arrived down there Thursday evening, so my plan is, it's a little bit of bonding time with my dad and my sons as well, so it's like hashtag Sunrow, hashtag Random Row. But the plan is we're going to be going to Dawlish on the Friday, and then into Dartmoor National Park. I want to go to Hayter Rock in Dartmoor, and then maybe the Oakhampton Viaduct as well, depending on how time goes. Saturday we're going to be going down to the Dartmoor Railway. Is it Dartmoor or Dartmouth? I can never remember. And then on Sunday we are heading up to North Devon to go to Linton, Lynmouth, Combe Martin. There's a rather nice pub in Combe Martin called the Pack of Cards. We're going there for a Sunday carvery. So my wife's not happy because she's not going. It's kind of it's a bit of a lads weekend. A well-behaved lads weekend because I'm taking my sons, I hasten to add. But it may involve some sort of alcohol for me at some point. Dartmouth, Pick and Bob says thank you. Ladies Jet 899 overshoots. Dad Rail, there's something big with Train Sim World 2 on the 9th of August. I don't know what you're talking about. That's as much as I can say. Gamer Ellie, Dad Rail Dawlish has a webcam. Make sure to say hello to it. Do you know that's a really good idea, Gamer Ellie? When I get down there, I'll go and stand in front of the webcam and put on Discord that I'm there. Janko W, welcome to Dad Rail. New subscriber, you're very welcome here. Right, we've got a 15 coming up in just a minute. And then I suppose we better play a game. So the signal we're going past now is a distance signal, which means it can only show yellow and red. Yellow and green. And we know it's a distance signal because it has the triangle on the signal post. Sometimes called a repeater signal. Officially it's a distance signal. So 15 coming up. We have a position 1 route indicator. So route indicators to the left are numbered position 1, 2 and 3. Route indicators to the right, as you can see there, are numbered 4, 5 and 6. I do apologise guys, I've been awake since 2 o'clock this morning, so I'm a little bit all over the place. Lawrence Adams, good evening! I've got my brakes in, slow down. So yeah, if you've got the original Isle of Wight route, you'll notice that Brading only has the one platform. Okay guys, this is really weird. This is a bug, definitely a bug. Look at my signal. My signal is red. My previous signal was green. You cannot go from a green signal to a red signal. You have to have a yellow signal in the middle. So the previous signal was wrong. And they're falling on the track. They're actually falling on the track. I wish I had a replay button. I mean, you guys can wind the string back, but people are actually falling on the track. What was that all about? That is terrible, terrible. We have people falling on the track and we have a bugged out signalling system. Right, so we go full service application. We're going to set our DRA and we are into neutral. And doors are on the left. GTA 5 Trespassers, Crazy-Oh My, officially Charles Naughty Naughty. Maxwell Wind Shepherd, red button. I fear it might be too late, Max. Pig and Bob, you said it. GTA 5, that isn't a safe bridge. Laserjet, there is a massive problem with this route and passengers. I've not found that many bugs in this compared to the original island. Like, sparks. Did anyone catch the sparks on that? Are we going to get some more? Hey! Spark, fantastic. Beautiful. Yeah, I've not found that many bugs on here compared to the original island line, I must say. Lawrence Adams 1 under already. Det Trains 43, what is your favourite football team? Also, good evening. Good evening, Det Trains. I don't know if you saw my message on Twitter. Thank you very much for your Locomotive Location livery picture. That's the one we're using.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Talking of which, we should probably have another round. Gregory Allen. No, I've never had that happen to me in real life, fortunately. I've not even had any near misses. I had a sort of near miss. Like a few seconds away. Yeah, no, fortunately I've not. I know a lot of my colleagues have, I know lots of people that have, but no, I've not been involved in anything like that, fortunately. Thomas Cooper, the signaller put the signal back before you arrived due to a trespasser. Fantastic, good job, signaller. Good job, signaller. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the third number on my screen, we go by the third number on my screen, is 156 Andrew with number 10.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Here we go, guys. Number 10, you've got 10 seconds to tell me the locomotive location and livery. Sound effects coming soon on this. We are going to get a nice clock countdown, like a countdown sound effect. We need to go on Fiverr and get that sorted out. Let me know what you're thinking. What could that be? Will Wood, Dadra, what is your PC setup specs? So I'm currently running a GTX RTX, a 3090 graphics card. I've got an i9 processor overclocked to 5 GHz. And I've got 32 gigabytes of DDR RAM running off a 2 terabyte SSD. So it's quite a beefy machine. It does me all right. It does me all right. TR9 says 769 Great Western Railway. Davidoff says the same. Gamer Ellie 769 Red Hill. Pig and Bob 769 for sure. GTA 5 says it's at Red Hill. Laserjet overshoots Deadrail. Will you go train spotting in Devon? I'm not going to do a massive amount of train spotting. There will be a little bit at Dawlish. The 13th is obviously a strike day, so there's not going to be very much running. Because if you remember, guys, the 13th was when we had the community meet planned for the National Railway Museum, and we've postponed that new date to be confirmed. It'll probably be January or February time now. Because of the strike action, so that's why I've kind of changed my plans. I'm going to down to Devon. So yeah, I want to go and see the Oakhampton line. Obviously that's not been open too long. Apparently there's a nice viaduct along that line. I need to check the local restrictions, but I can get the drone up along there. That would be really nice. Get some drone footage along the seaboard at Dawlish Town Beach. I should imagine it's going to be absolutely packed full of tourists like myself, so I won't be able to. There's a 15 there. We should probably slow down. Det Trains, wow. Maxwell Wind Shepherd RTX 3090. Yeah, that's the one. It's something like that. GTA 5, Deborah, what county do you live in? I am in the county of East Sussex, in the sunny, sleepy town of St Leonard's on Sea. I'm not going to give you my postcode or door number, unless you want to send me a check. Two for the two. We've got a green at the end, which is good. It's these brakes. Once you get below 10 and the air brake kicks in, they're so sensitive. Unlocking to the left. Exploring all the UK stations. Hello, welcome to the stream. Loopy Lou, did I see you today at Chertsey? You did not see me today at Chertsey, but if you are at Chertsey tomorrow, you will see me. I'm working... This goes for everyone. If anyone's out and about train spotting tomorrow, I'll be working 4 Yankee 19 Tunbridge to Southampton Western Docks. Check it on real-time trains. Returning as 6 Yankee... I think it's 6 Yankee 82 it comes back as tomorrow. Southampton back to Tunbridge. So if anyone's out and about, give me a wave and I'll give you a toot on my horn. I believe it's going to be... I want to say it's 69003 is going to be on it, but don't quote me on that. 156 Andrew, Richard, are you looking forward to seeing the castle set HST? Yes, certainly am, bud. Certainly am. I don't know if I've got... I did have a picture of that programmed in. No, I don't. I have other videos programmed in. We don't want those. Yeah, I did see... I made a train spotting video, Southampton and Dawlish, a little while ago, and unfortunately we didn't get any HST sets. But there used to be a couple of diagrams in the morning. I don't know if that's still the same. 156 Andrew. I think sort of 9, 10 o'clock in the morning there was a couple of castle sets booked down there. Right, lock doors. Let's pay attention. Let's get on with the driving. Official Charles, Richard, if I see you tomorrow at Nunhead, will you give me a Darth Vader? Oh, I don't know, I can say that. Yay! Go on then. Why not? Only if you don't film me. Loopy Lou, will you be doing any next week? So my schedule for next week is primarily New Havens. So I'm going to be Tunbridge to New Haven, back to Ellswood. It's my schedule for next week. I do have one day where I'm going to Acton. So yeah, I seem to be going to New Haven quite a lot lately, which is nice because it's not a bad job. I quite like going to New Haven. GJ Barnard, Dadrow, castle sets seem to be running most of the day now. Fantastic. Lawrence Adams, just to let you all know, I've got a new job as a security officer on the trains. Well done, Lawrence. Fantastic. Right, we're off to Lake 45. LaserJet overshoots. Okay, Richard. I last went to Dawlish last week in cross country, but only running, not GWR, so it might not be much. And there's a special Saturday. There's a special on a Saturday, Midland Pullman 43 set. Yeah, the Saturday will be the 13th though, which is the strike day, so I don't know if that'll be running, which will be a bit of a shame. Debt trains, I wish Rivet Games added the 2 an hour trains timetable like it is in real life on the Island line. Have they got the 2 an hour service running now on the Island line? Service brake, come on, come on. I need to remember to release that in good time though, because that it is D stock. I mean, it's ex underground stock, so you've got to drive it like you stole it. You've got to thrash it about it a little bit. We'll take it. Unlock left. Oh, it does look very pretty. Let's jump into free cam a minute. I mean, like the detail in the gardens. It's a bit two-dimensional, but it's good. See, what I'd like to see is like weather in the game, like when you put the wind up. That trampoline in windy conditions should be on the track, because that's what trampolines do in windy conditions. Look, someone has a full-size football goal. Skip. That same trampoline again. It's very popular. I mean, the environment art is just it's brilliant. You know, it didn't need to go to sort of this much attention to detail. It's just fantastic. I think even on the West Cornwall, the environment art's pretty good. I think that is something Rivet do very well. Yorkshire Level Crossing channel. Hello, Richard. Hope you're having a good day so far. Yeah, not too bad, bud. Not too bad. Welcome to the stream. Right, we are off to Shanklin. Platform 1, which is where this train terminates. And then we're going to turn around, do a trip back to Ryde Pierhead, and that will be us for today. Bob, there's a scenario where you have to clean the tracks up because of a storm. Oh, right, okay. So, guys, just out of idle curiosity, what features, if you could design like your idle train game, what sort of features would you have in it? Right, if I said to you, right, I'm a train sim world dev. Not sort of, we're not talking like adding extra routes or adding anything like that, but like in-game features that are missing. If I said I'm a dev and you can have anything you want, what one feature would you incorporate into the game? I've got a funny feeling a lot of you are going to say like multiplayer and stuff like that, but we're really interested to hear what you've got to say. What is the one feature you would incorporate into the game? I think it's only fair that I answer that question, isn't it? Because I've made it. I think for me personally, there's lots of features, but if I was to pick one feature, it would be announcements. 50. Oh look, we're going to crash into the stops now. That'll definitely be Team Biscuits. Yeah, I think for me it would be announcements. Definitely announcements. I think SCR have got that sort of really made with the announcements. It adds so much to the atmosphere. Lazy Jets has more kettles, aka steam trains. Maxwell, fully functional cab system. That's a good one, Maxwell. Sort of working GSMR and stuff like that would be really good, and TMS and stuff. Det trains announcements make a busy station have full platforms. Jack HST Productions, emergency scenarios in service mode like failed trains and trespassers. Jaden, ability to reskin GWR trains and multiplayer. I think multiplayer would be a good one if you had like guard mode and stuff. I think that would be a really, really good addition. Carmen, insert extra trains into timetable mode like special workings. I think there is a couple of special workings in there, in places. Oh, this is a terrible drive. Look at the speeding. Still got a gold medal though. Loopy Loo, more passengers and door cameras to look on the platform. That's a good one. Some sort of dispatch system. I would love to see. If you've got a conductor on your train, that would be awful. Just instead of you having to close the doors, the conductor closing the doors and you getting 2 on the bell would be really good. Or if you're driving a driver-only train, just to have sort of working in-cab monitors and stuff like that. I think for me, I really like the graphics. The simulation side of it, I think, could be so much better. Should we have a little bit of rain? So we're going to do our return trip, which is going to be 2 Uniform 06 Shanklin to Ryde Pierhead. Crazy Dash, I really want to see more functionality to Scenario Planet. It's really lacking. Oh, the weather changed quickly, didn't it? That'd be quite a good one though, wouldn't it? Sort of, you know, dynamic weather. So you're driving along and it's bright and sunny, and as you get further up the line it starts raining. I think that would be quite a neat feature. I mean, there's so much, isn't there, really? Right, let's unlock our doors and I'll get the train set up. Safety systems in. Working safety systems would be pretty good. Like TPWS and stuff isn't fully operational. It'd be really good to have that, I think. Loading passengers, lights. I'm going to take a random guess that our lights at the back are set wrong. Hey, how did I know that? The driver that brought the train in didn't change the lights. Sack him. Tea and biscuits. I have children going mad behind me. My 3-year-old's in bed and I can hear him crying upstairs. Mum rail's gone up. Cab door close. Sit in the seat. Right, lock doors. We're good to go. Gamer Ellie, Deborah, can we do live stream pictures? Of course we can, Gamer Ellie. That is an HST cab. Beautiful. Very nice cab from the Castle classes. And TR9 has posted some very nice pictures there. 455s. Get them while you can, ladies and gentlemen. They won't be here forever. I'm afraid to say. Right, set the cab up. It does help, doesn't it? Right, okay, so we're on day running. Right, we're good. We're going. Let's get some windscreen wipers on. Where are my windscreen wipers? Wiper control. Intermittent, how is that? Intermittent doesn't seem to... Oh, there we go. It's thinking about it. Put it on slow. There we go. Right, good for 40. We're off to Lake. 0.9 miles. We can hear Baby Rail. You can, yeah. Yorkshire Level Crossing Channel. Signalling mode would be a good idea. I think Dovetail were considering it at one point. You could almost take kind of the best of SCR, the multiplayer, signalling, ability to guard, dispatching, and bring that into the train sim world. Train sim world. It's a bit like Battersea Power Station, isn't it? Yeah, it's food for thought there, certainly. What one am I driving at the moment? 484002. Ian, hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm the Fireball Whiskey again tonight. No tea and biscuits for me. I'm drinking Pepsi Max tonight. I normally have juice. Tonight it's Pepsi Max because I've run out of beer. Oh, this is going to be... Look, emergency brakes. I've tried really hard not to do this. I must stop reading chat and start driving trains. Right, if we were doing this properly, we would contact the signaller, tell them we've overshot. The signaller's either going to say carry on driver, or they're going to tell us to change engine and set back. Being this is a single line railway, I'd imagine in reality we would be told to change engine and set back. And then when we get back it'll be tea and biscuits with the manager. And we'll be in a lot of trouble. Monty Burns Gaming, hello, welcome to the stream. Dear oh dear oh dear. I don't know. Incompetence. Complete and utter incompetence, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to apologise. The train at platform 1 overshot the platform because the driver is incompetent. We would like to apologise for the slight delay to this service. This is due to incompetent driving. Said nobody ever. It could happen. It could happen. Definitely tea and biscuits for that. Definitely tea and biscuits. Jaden Kirk, I'm on 005. Nice. Right, lock doors. Let's get going. Let's try not to do that again. But it is a bit of a dad rail tradition. Every stream, tea and biscuits has to happen. There will be Guys, as you know, I've got a merch store. It's a massively... Look, I'm still in backwards as well. That's not good. I have a massively overpriced merch store that I make absolutely no profit on. I make about £1 an item. It's massively overpriced because Teespring charged me lots and lots of money to have a merch store. The mugs are not too bad though, because I think the mugs are only about a tenner, which is expensive but not too expensive. But there will be a Dad Rail tea and biscuits with a manager mug at some point. If you want to check out the merch store, I'm the first one. I'm really good at selling my merch by simply saying it's massively overpriced. But that's not my fault. There's nothing I can do about that. Laserjet is driving a kettle. Rafe the Train Spotter, what is your favourite beer to drink? It's an interesting question, Rafe. I'm not necessarily what you would call a beer connoisseur. My favourite lager, if I'm being honest, there's a 15 there, this is going terribly. My favourite lager is a Portuguese lager called Sagres. So most people think of Portuguese lagers, they think of Superboc, which is probably the most popular one, but Superboc gives me terrible acid reflux. We do talk about random things on this stream, don't we? So yeah, there's another Portuguese lager called Sagres, which is really nice. If I just want kind of a nice cold lager on a sunny day, Stella or something like that. I do like a real ale though. I do like a good real ale. London Pride, I find it's quite a nice one, or Bishop's Finger, Chef Denis. Look, even thinking of alcohol, and I stopped being able to drive a train. Let's play a game.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery
Monty Burns
Location.
Gaming. I'd love to have tea and biscuits with a manager, as long as it's bourbons and custard creams. Yeah, my manager's run out of biscuits. What does that tell you about my driving? Yorkshire Level Crossing, just a quick question. What's your opinion on the Nova fleet from TPE? I don't have much of an opinion on them. I've never been on them, if I'm being perfectly honest with you, so I can't really say. Ian, Sandown, shouldn't that be Slowdown? Yeah, definitely. Gregory Allen, I like lager and lime. Why not? Right, 15. Who have we got? So, Crazy Dash, you are the first number. Don't get too excited. Yorkshire Level Crossing, second. Davidoff, you are the third one on my screen this time. You've actually chosen the same number as the first and the second. So you're all winners. Right, 15, we're speeding. We are going with number 11.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Oh, I think this is certainly going to help. 10 seconds, guys. Locomotive Livery Location. Anything there to get that location? I think the location's going to be a little bit tricky. The location's going to be a little bit tricky for that one. Debt Trains 43, you can submit an image to Locomotive Location Livery whenever you want to. Same goes for everyone else, guys. If you want to submit any images for Locomotive Location Livery, I'm also accepting SCR images as well now for the SCR live streams. Any images you want to submit, you can send them to me direct message via the Discord server link in the description below, or you can send them to me via my social media channels. Tizo, welcome to Dad Rail, new subscriber, great to have you here. Yeah, social media channels on screen for you now. If you do send me a message on Discord and social media and I don't get back to you, it's nothing personal, guys. I probably get about 15 to 20 messages a day. I do read them all, but trying to find time to reply to all of them and drive trains and have a family life, it's getting really difficult. It was when I first started doing YouTube and I only had a few subscribers, it was great because you could have a really personal relationship with everyone and answer every message. But it's just, unfortunately, I just can't do it now. So if you want to talk to me, the easiest way to do it normally is via Discord. But yeah, feel free to send me all your images. Nathan's Railway Videos, the next SCR stream will be next week sometime. 15 coming up. Will be next week sometime. We have agreed. I will be publishing a stream schedule either later today or tomorrow morning with next week's stream details. No, debt trades, you carry on, bud. You send as many as you want. So I think we've got a signalling bug here as well. So we're coming in on a green, and I think the one at the end of the platform is going to be red, which is definitely a signalling bug. And it's really annoying. Yeah, see, the HUD's showing me as red. There's no need for that. It's really annoying. Monty Burns Gaming, I've learnt to drive this route without the HUD on Train Sim Classic. I find, for me, guys, the biggest thing with the HUD, even on routes I know, like the Brighton Main Line, East Coast Rail, I can drive those HUDless quite comfortably. The biggest thing for me is knowing, because I'm driving on a keyboard, I'd love to get a rail driver, but they're so overpriced. Because I'm driving on a keyboard, it's knowing what power notch and what brake notch you're in, so it's really useful to have that, just that piece of information there. I wish you could have that bit without the rest of it. Oh, I've done it again, come on. Stop, 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 stop. All stopped. Doors on the left. Yeah, debt trains 43, that's a good idea. I did post, I think I posted in general chat last time, just a picture of the stream schedule, but having a dedicated channel for that to go in would be a really good idea. I'm going to... Did you see that? Unbelievable. People on the Isle of Wight. It's terrible, it's terrible. Absolutely terrible. So, back over in the Discord server. Smacks Rail, this is more of a tea and biscuits moment. Yeah, I think that definitely would be. Most definitely. Game Ellie, high shot, two 150s next to each other. Beautiful. We are locking the doors. Let's get going. Rail driver's brilliant, but it won't tell you which power notch you are in. I did have someone offer me an ATS sim controller a little while ago at quite a reasonable price, and I kind of wish I'd taken them up on the offer. Trespass galore, yeah. I still want joystick support for Train Sim World. Diesel Railcar Simulator has it, Open BVE has it. Come on Dovetail, give us joystick support, please. Just give us an API so we can have joystick support. That would be lovely. Deborah, I told you not to say Gamer Ellie. It's Gamer Eli. Is that correct, Eli? Or Eli? Send it to me phonetically. Right, we're off to 40. Ryde St John's Road. Getting towards the end of this stream, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Tyler, I know you can use Joy to Key, but I've sort of heard mixed reviews about how reliable that is. Monty Burns Gaming, just to let everyone know, Armstrong Powerhouse will stop selling its Class 142 pacer on his website on the 8th of August. So if you want an Armstrong Powerhouse 142 pacer, get over there before the 8th of August. TR9 Train Spotting, no worries, bud. Thank you very much for joining us. Really appreciate that. And thank you for all your continued hard work in the Discord server and moderating the streams. Really appreciate it. Yes, you got it. It's Gamer Eli. Brilliant. I shall try and remember that. So we've got 51 of you lovely people in tonight. If you haven't already, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing. That would be absolutely lovely. I just want to say, as always, guys, a massive, huge shout out to all my Patreon supporters who support me in making content. It's absolutely brilliant. Really do appreciate it. And if you want to find out more about that, guys, Patreon.com/. Right, where are we going? We're 45, 30 coming up, 1.2 miles, 2.1 from Ryde St John's Road. Let's keep powering. Downhill, shutting off, letting it roll a little bit. Yeah, I'm the same, Monty Burns. I do like a pacer, but I think the only reason I like a pacer is because I only have the pleasure of riding on them, or displeasure of riding on them, on occasions. I think if I was brought up with pacers and they were sort of my main form of traction, my opinion might be different. So there's kind of there's still a novelty factor to a pacer for me. No worries, Debt Trains, you missed the SCR stream. Yeah, that's no worries at all. There's no obligation for you to be there at all. It's great to have you here, but no need to apologise if you can't make it. So I can tell you guys, nobody has got the location yet in tonight's Locomotive Location livery. And on that note, I think we should play another round.
Your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
No worry, Yorkshire Level Crossing Channel. Thank you very much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Monty Burns Gaming, could you drive a pacer on Train Sim Classic somewhere? Yeah, I do need to get back into Train Sim Classic. It's finding enough time to kind of balance all the streams and stuff like that. Because that 30 is just around the corner there at Junction. Speeding is terrible. It's up and down. There we go. What have we got? Ian Bradley, you're the third one on my screen today with number 9.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
Hopefully you got something here to help with that location. You never know, guys. You never know. Any ideas? Let me know in the chat what you think it might be. Game at Eli, got it right. About to overrun the station though. 319 at Red Hill. It's not a 319. Debt Trains, D Trains, it's not Red Hill. I can confirm it's not Red Hill, I can tell you that much. But it may or may not be quite close to Red Hill. Stop! As long as the first set of passengers are on the platform, just. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not having tea and biscuits. Not taking tea and biscuits for that one. Pig and Bob Redding. Tiger, hello, welcome to the stream. The almost finished stream, I'm afraid to say. Wraith the Trainspot, GWR class 769 buy mode. Gregory Allen, I recognise those legs. Is it Southampton? Not Southampton. Not Southampton. Locked doors. Davidoff still saying class 769 in GWR livery. Not sure on the location. Right, we're off 20. Should be taking full power for that. Tyler, blame Network Rail. Not work fail. We stopped, guys. It's all good. We stopped. Yeah, so Dovetail put out a little teaser earlier. I don't know if anybody saw the little teaser that was put out. What do you make of the teaser? What do you think they're teasing? I think it was a picture of a calendar with one of the dates circled and the train on it. So Monty Burns Gaming, in terms of simulation, I think this route is the better simulator. But I'm quite nostalgic for old trains, so yeah, the old one. Crazy Dash, it's definitely the yearly summer update. And what would you like to see in the summer update, Crazy? Debt Trades, I did not see the teaser. Have a look after the stream. Yeah, no worries. We've only got probably another 5 or 6 minutes left, I would imagine. Back out into the rain. The lighting effects are a bit weird. So you come out the tunnel and it looks like blue skies, and then when you get out, the kind of weather effects kick in a little bit again. That always looks a bit funky to me. Right, see if we can not overrun. That would be good. I'm so bad at driving this train. I'm blaming the weather. Definitely going to blame the weather. Right, doors on the left. Let's have another round.
Post your numbers now for Locomotive Livery Location.
Crazy Dash, I'd really like to see a US passenger route, a German high-speed route, and maybe a UK high-speed route, or busy mainline. I would like to see more current era mainline stuff, because obviously we have the Tees Valley and the Transpennine Express and the Spirit of Steam. And they're all kind of based in the past. I'd like to see some more current day stuff, or sort of, you know, early 2000s, post privatisation at least. I think would be really good. LaserJet thinks it is a 769 Great Western Railway at Reigate. Yeah, Debt Trains 43. I really like the effort into the walkable area around Esplanade. You're very much. I believe it's possible to walk from Esplanade to St John's, I want to say. I could be wrong. Maybe you can't walk quite that far. We can certainly take the free cam over there. That's quite good. Let's try and get back to where we were. Yeah, the environment art on this route is fantastic. It really is good. I've lost the train. It's over here somewhere. Yeah, we have the beached boat. Yeah, they didn't. You can't see any of this from the train. They really didn't need to do this. You know, you genuinely can't see any of it from the train. I still think the hovercrafts look like a Roblox model, though. I'm sticking to that opinion. They most definitely do look like a Roblox model. Right, lock doors. Okay, what do we got numbers-wise? Only 3 of you have posted. 60 of you lovely people in, and only 3 people are playing the game. Gamer Eli, you are the third one on my screen with number 7.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
I'm going to give you number 7, ladies and gentlemen. I'm also going to be, as we're coming to the end of the stream, I'm going to be really generous. I'm going to give you those ones. I'm going to give you that one. And I'm going to give you that one, I reckon, as well. Just to see if anyone can get that location. I can confirm that somebody has got the location right. So, yeah, let me know. Let me know what you're thinking, guys. Monty Burns Gaming, yeah, the Roblox stream went pretty well, actually. Not too bad at all. coming towards Ryde Pierhead, which is where this train will terminate, as will the stream. Quite a short one for you tonight, but I think it's been good. It's been good. Tones! There we go. Although your message has been deleted for some reason. For spamming. I don't accept that. So we should be 10 mile an hour towards the buffer stops, the TPWS. The TPWS loop directly in front of us does work. That will stop the train. But the overspeed loops approaching the buffer stops do not work. Okay, tail lights on. I didn't set my DRA, which I need to do. DRA, full service brake application into neutral. We are changing end, so red's up. And then all the way around into off. Key out. But of course it wants me to lock doors before we do that. Do the announcements at the station. We can do that, Davidoff. We can do that. What are you giving me? Ah, silver. We've had a bronze, a gold, and a silver. That's not too bad. Yeah, we can do station announcements. We have the power. We have the power. Train now standing at platform number 1 terminates here. All changed, please. All changed. Any passengers for the ferry, please make your way down the platform and have your tickets ready for the automatic ticket barriers. Train at platform 1 will now form your service back to Shanklin. Calling all stations to Shanklin. Okay. Absolute natural. Oh, pure lemon. I'm good, thank you. Good, thank you. How are you? So, guys.
Let's play Locomotive Livery Location.
As we are now at the end of the stream, I can reveal the first person to get this correct, as Det Trains 43, DET Trains 43 has said, was Laserjet. I can confirm. That is a Great Western Railway Class 769 at Reigate. So well done, Laserjet, for getting that. Fantastic. And don't forget, guys, if you do want to send me any pictures for Locomotive Location Livery, it'd be absolutely great to have them. You can send them to me via direct message on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Or you can send them to me on my social media channels, which are also on the screen for you now. Talking of Discord, before we finish up, we'll jump in the Discord server and see what's been posted. Ah, beautiful Class 73 there by Smacks. Is that GCR by the looks of it? Lovely. And of course, purple one at the Severn Valley. I like it. I know it's a bit of a controversial, contentious issue, but I like it. I like it, I must say. I do like it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, what are we doing? Press that one. Time for bed, ladies and gentlemen, for me. I've been up since 2 AM. I've had enough. I'm going to bed. Thank you very, very much for joining me. It's been absolutely brilliant as always. If you haven't already, guys, please do hit that like button and consider subscribing. It really does make a huge difference to me. A massive thank you to all my Patreon supporters whose names are scrolling along the bottom of the screen now. If you want to find out more about that, you can visit patreon.com/dadrail. There's a button here somewhere that puts that on the screen. There we go. Check out the Discord server. Link in the description. It's where I have to wait for all the things to time out. Link in the description to join the Discord server. We will be hosting some SCR events in there next week, some play along and voice chat and bits and bobs. So if you're interested in SCR, head over to there. If you're not interested in SCR and you just want to talk about normal training, standard training simulators or trains in general, or anything you like, we're a really friendly community there, really inclusive. Everybody's welcome, so it'd be great to see you over there. And last but not least, my social media channels, which I am posting on a lot more regularly now, which is good news. Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all of those good things. Det Trains by Dynamic Dicky. Someone remembered that from the last one. There we go, guys. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you very, very much for watching. It's been fantastic as always. It's been memorable. And I shall see you in the next stream. Goodbye for now.